We take you now to London.
Greetings, grapple fans, and welcome to LDN Wrestling as we bring you a World Championship bout for the LDN World Championship. This bout comes to you from the Albans Arena in St Albans in Hertfordshire. And as you can see, there is not a seat in the house unoccupied by a enthralled British wrestling fan. But making his way into the audience is quite possibly one of the scariest individuals that we have seen in LDN wrestling, that being Hard Knocks Steve Savage, a former LDN Capital Champion. Losing that belt and ensued was what could only be described as a bout of wrestling depression as he went on a violent tear, earning his way back to the top and earning this World Championship opportunity. Steve Savage is back in LDN wrestling, and Steve Savage is out for revenge. It doesn't matter who you are. If you've got gold around your waist, Hard Knocks Steve Savage is coming for you. And look at him tearing to pieces the merchandise. As Savage makes his way into the ring. Maybe he'll stay there this time. Typically in the Steve Savage contest, that doesn't happen. But he's in great shape. He is in an angry mood.
Introducing the challenger from Limerick in the Republic of Ireland. This is Hard Knocks Steve Savage.
And I would not want to meet him in a dark alley. Certainly not after a few pints. But Savage's opponent today, a well-known opponent, arguably LDN Wrestling's most famous and decorated superstar. I am of course talking about the 10-time British, 5-time Capital and reigning and defending World Champion, Alan Lee Travis. And here he comes, decked out in, of course, the famous red jacket of his. And these fans here in the Albans Arena in St Albans are very excited to see Alan Lee Travis. Mind you, after seeing Steve Savage come out, I can imagine they would be excited to see anybody else. But Alan Lee Travis, a fantastic stalwart of the British wrestling game, LDN lifer, began 20 years ago, trained by the likes of John Ritchie, Justin Richards, Paul Ash and more. Alan Lee Travis, of course, also trained by the great Vince Randell. And now Travis into the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big fight contest and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Once again, introducing the challenger, this is Hard Knocks Steve Savage.
Well, tremendous introductions there as we are all set to get this bout underway. Of course, world champion Alan Lee Travis making his defense here against the Irishman, Steve Savage. Travis in the red trunk, Savage in the black, and they go for a collar and elbow tie-up. And Savage right away demonstrating his power and desire to win this contest quickly with a body slam and a lateral press cover. And Travis then slow to get back to his feet early on. I don't think he was expecting that quick start from Savage. And perhaps he's just lulling Savage into somewhat of a sense of discomfort as he takes him down quickly with an arm drag. Hip toss to boot right there. Savage then is picked up and slammed to the mat this time. And now Travis will always try and get the fans not only on his side, but very much involved. He feeds off their energy, but he went for a drop kick right there. Savage went for an elbow drop. And now a big spinning elbow from Travis. Well, as you can hear, this is a partisan British crowd, very much on the side of the Englishman, as Travis looks like he is about to send the Irishman into the turnbuckle face first.
Help me guys, count to 4 times.
Oh, we're going to every turnbuckle, a little trip around the world. That's 2. It's 3, and he's going to the last one, right back to where he started. Ah, look at that from Savage. He doesn't know which way it is, and he's actually got out of the ring. Well, Savage then, maybe he did know which way to go, because he got out of harm's way. And now Travis right in the face of these fans who are letting him know it with these foam fingers. Of course, back in the day of British wrestling, you would have grannies in the front row with bricks in their handbags. Oh, and look at that. Tall, you don't need a brick when you're the size of Steve Savage. As he then drives Travis with a kick and now brings Travis to the outside and throws Travis into these front rows cleared for the safety of the fans. When it looks like these two individuals want to take it as far into the audience as they are physically allowed, the referee will try and keep control. But Alan Lee Travis and Steve Savage are no strangers to being on the outside of the ring, no strangers to street fights, but they are still, well, they break the count right there, Savage does, by getting into the ring, and now Savage eyes, oh, he's stolen some drinks right there from the audience, and now he grabs Alan Lee Travis, and it looks like he's marching him right into the steel barricade. Oh, he's going for a knife edge chop, trying to quieten the crowd down. Oh, and he smacked his own hand on the post as we rejoin the action with Travis up top, and Travis thrown into the middle of the ring with that gorilla press slam. And now Steve Savage in control, Irish whip. Steve Savage with a knees into the midsection, goes for a cover. High risk offense from Steve Savage, only a count of 1 or 2 right there. Well, Steve Savage, of course, had the LDN Capital Championship for a significant amount of time. He defeated the 2-year reign of the hotshot Joey Scott. And now Savage continuing his onslaught on Alan Lee Travis. Choking him using the middle rope. Takes off from the opposite side and sits on top of that middle rope, driving the rope even deeper into the throat of Alan Lee Travis. Well, the championship, of course, the World Championship has been defended in the United States, in other countries in Europe. Of course, it was just won in Northern Ireland. Now it is being defended in St Albans in Hertfordshire against an Irishman in Steve Savage. But can the champion, Alan Lee Travis, make a comeback right here as he starts to fire back with some right hands, sending Savage into the corner. Travis then charging in, but there is nobody there. And now Travis is hung out to dry as he is kicked over the top rope all the way down to the hardwood floor. The referee counting for Travis, a count out. Well, the championship would not change hands, but Travis is not one to take an easy way out. Travis on the outside of the ring drives his shoulder into the midsection. Now look at this one, Travis. Look at him roll over the top rope and over Savage. Goes for a roll through, gets a cover. Just a 2 count. Right to the eyes by Savage. That's got to be right in front of the referee. Well, I'm surprised that is not a public warning. And now look at this from Savage. Raking the arm, goes for an Irish whip. Sending Travis hard into that buckle. Goes for a cover. Only a 2 count right there. Well, the referee then counts to 2. Travis able to kick out. Savage back to his feet quickly. Putting the boots to the back of Alan Lee Travis. Steve Savage I think he's stepping on the hand of Travis, not allowing him to get up. And that was an absolute crushing step. The knuckles underneath the foot of Steve Savage as the official checking on Travis, allowing play. The bout to continue as Savage continues to use the buckles, the pads, to his advantage. And look at the mean mug of Hard Knocks, Steve Savage. Now, Savage does not like the England chants. Of course, most people from the Republic of Ireland are very proud to be Irish, and very proud not to be English. Oh, but Travis firing back with a shoulder tackle and another one. Savage goes for a big hit. And Savage is dropped down with a blue thunderbomb and a cover, but just a 2 count right there. This was a nice little flurry from Alan Lee Travis. And Travis now goes for a cutter, pushed off there. Savage picks him up, drops him over the top rope. And he's in trouble right here. Spine buster with authority, cover. Just a 2 count. Folks, this action is fast and furious, and you could be front row, fast and furious, if you go to ldmwrestling.com to pick out your tickets for the next show coming to a town or city near you. That's ldmwrestling.com. Savage picks up Travis into a fireman's carry. Slips out down the back. Travis fires in with a knee drive, but he's hit the buckle instead. Back up to the fireman's carry. Scooches down below. Goes for a cover. Only a 2 count right now. Now Travis has him just the thing where he wants him. He's going to pick him up for that suplex. Savage then not allowing himself to go. Oh, and he's got him right back up. Burning hammer. Drops him down. Goes for the cover. This one's all over. Oh, and a kick out at the last possible moment.
Just get your hands clapping. This is for England.
Alan Lee Travis just able to get his shoulder up right there, clinging to that world championship. And now Savage going for a pile driver, a devastating move if he can get it. Oh, and it's reversed into a back body drop. And now Travis has Savage right where he wants him. Up on the ropes for that Travis. Effect! Hits it. Goes for the cover. This one's all over. No, an unbelievable kick out. Steve Savage kicks out. And Alan Lee Travis does not know what to do. Oh, and that's a low blow right in front of the official. And Steve Savage lost his head.
Steve Savage has been disqualified.
Well, Steve Savage just lost his head right here.
Lee Travis.
And Alan Lee Travis has retained his championship, but at what cost? At what personal cost to Alan Lee Travis? Only time will tell. And Steve Savage continuing his onslaught. Folks, I'm being told that we have got to wrap up right here. But to what cost? Alan Lee Travis is a successful championship reign will continue. Well, folks, I've been Reginald Kensington III. This has been LDM Wrestling. Good night, Grapple fans.